heart of Bayelsa, where thick mangroves line the rivers and whispers of the spirits legendary in the air, ToNYE was born into a family. From the moment her cries filled the room, the midwife noticed her strange hands, 6 fingers on each. "She is cursed," cried an elder. "No good will come from this child." Her mother, Yedida, held ToNYE close, tears in her eyes. "She is a gift, not a curse. Please leave her be." But fear ruled the village. The elders insisted the child would bring misfortune. Pressured and desperate to protect her family, Yedida was forced to let the villagers take ToNYE deep into the mangroves. That stunning night, a tiny boat drifts into the dense swamp, carrying ToNYE into the unknown. The villagers assumed ToNYE had perished, but the mangrove had other plans. ToNYE grew up under the care of the forest. A mysterious energy seemed to guide her. She could navigate the dangerous waterways with ease, heal wounds with the herbs around her, and understand the animals' calls. Over the years, ToNYE transformed into a fearless young woman, her 6 fingers giving her unmatched skill and precision. She lived quietly, never revealing herself. Yet the mangroves around her flourished in ways that defied explanation. Years later, tragedy struck the village. A massive oil spill poisoned the rivers, killing the fish and sinking the people. The air became heavy with the stench of crude oil, and the once lush mangroves near the village turned black and lifeless. Desperate, the chief gathered the elders. "Our people are dying. We need a solution, or we'll lose everything." One elder, Ebie, spoke instantly. "Yes, ago. We abandoned the child in the mangroves. Our hands mark her as different. But what if they were a gift? What if she could save us now?" The chief scoffed, but the villagers, desperate for hope, begged him to send a search party. Reluctantly, he agreed. The villagers ventured into the mangroves, navigating the labyrinth of roots and the waterways. As they journeyed deeper, strange things began to happen. The poison water grew clearer, fish swam freely, and the air became fresh. "This is impossible," whispered one man. The further they went, the more vibrant the mangroves became. They heard strange calls, as if the forest itself was alive and watching them. Suddenly they came onto a clearing, and there she stood, ToNYE. Her white hair framed her face, and her piercing gaze froze them in their tracks. In her hands, she held a woven net, shimmering with dew. Animals stood beside her, unafraid. The villagers gasped in awe. "You, you survived," one whispered. ToNYE stepped forward, her voice steady. "Why are you here? You cast me away." The chief fell to his knees, tears in his eyes. "The village is dying, ToNYE. The waters are poisoned, and the land is falling. We have come to beg for your forgiveness and your help." ToNYE's eyes narrowed. "You abandoned me to die. Why should I help you now?" The villagers plead with voice shaking with desperation as they described the devastation. ToNYE's heart softened. Though they had wronged her, she could not ignore the suffering. ToNYE agreed to help, but warned them to follow her lead without question. She leads them deeper into the mangroves to a place where the trees glowed faintly, their roots dipping into a crystalline pools. This is the art of the mangroves, she said. It has the power to heal, but only if treated with respect. ToNYE showed them how to replant mangroves to filter the water and use natural herbs to clean the oil. Her six fingers moved with extraordinary speed, weaving nets and crafting tools with impossible precision. One night, the chief, curious about her ability, followed her secretly. He watched as ToNYE approached a glowing mangrove tree. She placed her six fingers hands on its trunk, and a soft light surrounded her. The tree seemed to whisper to her, its roots blossomed with energy. The sheaf stumbled backward, breaking a branch. ToNYE turned sharply, her face a mix of anger and sadness. You should not have come here, she said. This place chooses who it reveals itself to. The chief fell to his knees. Forgive me, ToNYE. I see now that you are not cursed. You are blessed. The gods have chosen you to protect this land. With ToNYE guidance, the villagers worked tirelessly to restore the mangroves. They filtered the polluted water, replanted trees, and slowly brought life back to the land. One day, as the first fish returned to the creeks, the chief gathered the villagers. ToNYE was not a curse. She is our savior. Her six fingers, which we once feared, as a mark of our destiny. The villagers wept with gratitude, vowing never to judge anyone for being different again. ToNYE stayed in the village, teaching her people how to live in harmony with nature. Her story spread across Bayelsa, becoming a legend of forgiveness and resilience. But some say that a quiet night, when the moonlight touches the mangroves, ToNYE still walks among the glowing trees, her six fingers guiding her as she listened to the whisper of the forest.